They want me to run.
2/3 say they
Read
don't.
the polls. Read the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same. Pay your fair share, Jack. Said, let me ask you, Jack. Shake your head no, Jack, and I'll tell you something, Jack. It's the truth. You said I set up my son to work in an oil company. You know what you said? Get your words straight, Jack. We're gonna bring Jack Brack jobs. We're gonna bring Jack Brack jobs. We're gonna bring Jack Brack jobs from America. Black writers and actors. Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson. Jake, I should say. Allowing insurers to jack up your premiums.
Allowing insurers to jack up your premiums.
Judge Jackson.
Judge Jackson.
Judge Jackson.
Hello, vinyl community. Dave the Pickup Artist with you with another Psychedelic Sunday and a new year. And we've got to start it off with a grail. How about that? And I'm also going to show some records I got at a recent local record store trip. But first, this one I've had my eye on for a while. Finally found a copy. I just literally got this at the door, and I have not taken it out. Unboxed it, but I've not taken it out of this wrapper. We've got Clark Hutchinson. This is their first album. And let's see what we've got. We've got the cover. This is a promo copy. And I tell you what, the cover, great condition. These guys were a UK outfit. And here's the label. I have not played this yet. These guys were two great musicians. They were both in bands prior to this. Clark was a multi-instrumentalist, and Hutchinson was a guitar player who did some playing with the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and also did a stint with Sam Gopal. But these guys got together in the late 60s. And this is an improvisational psychedelic jam album. We've got 5 tracks, 3 on side 1, 2 on the other side, all instrumental, and just some great jamming. I showed one of the albums from The Beat of the Earth last week, and if you like that, you'll definitely like this. Yeah, now it's just 2 people on this too. They're kind of all over the place. Yeah, if you like jamming, psychedelic jamming, you'll like that. They also put out 2 other albums. I think this one came out in '69. The 2 other albums came out in '70 and '71. Yeah, finally glad to have that. And that's also in the Top 100 book also. So looking forward to putting that one on the box.
Dogged if we don't.
I found myself in the San Marco area, one of the last great Jacksonville neighborhoods, and I ducked in yesterday and today records on Hendricks Avenue. I hadn't been in there in a while. First thing I did was I hit the some of the new releases, some interesting stuff. We had a lot of stuff left over from Black Friday and some interesting new collections brought in. After that, I hit the $2 bin. He's got a nice $2 bin, and I picked up a couple $2 albums. The first one I found was this album by the Ventures that I don't think I have. This is Walk, Don't Run, Volume 2. Now I have volume 1, I'm pretty sure. I think that came out in the early 60s. This has House of the Rising Sun on it, and it's also got a an update of Walk Don't Run called Walk Don't Run 64. So I'm assuming this came out around 64, which is also around when House of the Rising Sun by the Animals came out. But yeah, another great Ventures album. I always pick them up, especially when I don't have this one. They do a great version of Diamond Head. My favorite track is the last track on side 1 called Blue Star, which is a theme from Medic. I don't know what Medic is. I don't know if it was a series or what, but yeah, another killer Ventures album for $2. Also, in the $2 bin, I found, oh, this is I've not heard this yet. Cactus, Hot and Sweaty. Now, first of all, this isn't really psych. I haven't heard it, but it's not really psych, but it does feature the rhythm section from the Psychedelic Pioneers, Vanilla Fudge. I'm talking Carmen Appice and Tim Bogart. And on this album, they're joined by a guy on guitar. But I'm looking forward to putting this on. This is my third Cactus album. The first one is classic, as you all know, so I'm hoping that this is more of the same. $2. Hopefully it sounds good. It may be a beater, but after that I was looking around and I stumbled on this album that's I've been looking for it for years. I love Tommy James and the Shondells, and my favorite album is Cellophane Symphony. It opens with a 10-minute title song, obviously by the cover and the opening track. it looks like Tommy wanted to go in a different direction, more psychedelic. If you like the psychedelic effects in Crimson and Clover, yeah, this has got a lot of that. After the title track, it goes into more familiar Tommy James and the Shondell territory. We've got the single Sweet Cherry Wine, a great single. I don't know what that reached in the charts.
He gave us sweet cherry wine, so very fine. We'll drink it right down, pass it all around, so stimulating, so intoxicating, sweet cherry wine. Everybody's gonna feel so fine, drinking sweet cherry wine.
12-inch penis.
Okay, and there's a lot of funny stuff on here too. We've got Tommy breaks out his W.C. Fields impression on several tracks on here.
Yes, I know who I am. You better not go for your gun, kid, or I'll shoot you where you sit. Yes, I know who I am. Yes, I know who I am.
Papa Rolled His Own closes the first side of this album. And then on the second side, we've got
We got us a big barbecue to start things off tonight.
just craziness, pop, psych, and yeah, great stuff by Tommy James and the Shondells. I'm glad to finally put this album in my collection. Give this one a shot.
Please, Mr. Eggman, please don't ever quit your job.
I was looking for the Bee Gees Odessa album, and I was going through the Bee Gees, and I didn't find Odessa, but I did find this interesting nugget. We got Robin Gibb, Robin's Reign, 1970, I believe this is. Now, at this point, Robin had left the Bee Gees. He was having issues with Barry Gibb, and he wanted to branch out, and he put out this album. He got together with a choir and a string band. If you like the Bee Gees, you'll like this. If you like the Bee Gees 60s output, you'll like this. The album didn't really make it. They had a single, I think it was called Saved by the Bell. The whole solo thing with Robin was kind of a disaster. He toured, well, he didn't really tour, but he was on a bill and in a festival. And he brought along this huge choir. He and his band were pelleted with tomatoes and bottles.
You jailhouse lawyer.
So I love the Blues Magoos. The first two Blues Magoos albums are definitely psychedelic must-haves. So I was over the moon when I ran into this album, Blues Magoos, Never Going Back to Georgia.
When I went through
This
what's called a
is
fatty liver.
the Blues Magoos, fourth album. And, you know, like I said, I love the first two Magoo's albums. So what could go wrong? Well, everything. I picked this up for 15 bucks. Definitely more than I like to pay for a used album. But I thought I'd give it a chance. I actually never heard this. And it's terrible, to tell you the truth. What we got is, I knew I was in trouble when I saw this little forward. It says, 3 gold records and 700 Holiday Inns later, the Blues Magoos reflect on a new time and a new face. Peppy, the lead singer and guitarist, who also belonged to the other era Magoos, was responsible for the reorganization of this group. So this cat, Peppy, was the original lead singer and rhythm guitar player for the Blues Magoos. Now, at this point, the other members are gone, and Peppy has recruited 3 new players. And the problem, this album has no direction. Gone is a psychedelic garage rock of the first 2 albums, and we're listening to covers of Heartbreak Hotel. It's not good. We've got the title track, Never Going Back to Georgia. Sounds like a Santana song. I'm guessing Peppy listened to the first Santana album that came out around the same time and wanted to do the same thing, but it didn't work. Imagine Santana without Carlos Santana.
Holy Jesus.
One of the tracks sounds like he was trying to do Traffic, a song, and you can actually tell he's ripping off Traffic.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that for the time? Holy Jesus.
This is a stinker. I did not do my homework.
You shit on me.
And yeah, this album should be avoided. Now, I have not heard the third album either, and I actually plan on picking it up if I ever find it, but this is going in the store, obviously. And appropriately, we've got a picture of an outhouse on the back cover.
Am I doing this again?
Along with this, we've got the Atlantic inner sleeve, which is suitable for framing or burning. Finally, for Christmas, I got a streamer, which is something I wanted for a long time. This will allow me to stream albums through my apps that I have. Not only stream them, but play them through my high fidelity system. So yeah, looking forward to, I've already got it set up and it sounds great. I'll see you all again next week.